Hello, hello. It's time for Fishing Friends. How's it going, everybody? It's another Saturday night here in St. Louis, and it's time for Fishing Friends with Danny and Gina. I'm Danny.
And I'm Gina. I can't help but do it. It's just the perfect setup.
I know, right? We got Garcia Aquatics in chat and Relaunched Empire.
That's Melvin.
Guys? Great to see you.
Yeah, that's Melvin. He renamed his YouTube channel again.
Yeah, renamed it to what his original YouTube channel was, but then relaunched.
Yep. Yep.
So, oh man, we're just a few days away from the Triple Crown event.
I know.
Super excited.
Oh my god. I know, and I'm off tomorrow, so tomorrow's crunch day of doing my shopping for anything I need. I already have my toiletry bottles. I don't know what else. I mean, a couple more snacks, some energy drinks. I'm gonna pre-buy those now and keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cold. Hopefully I don't forget them. Yeah, just some little things. Hopefully I don't forget something.
We got Bunny Viper here now too. How's it going, Ivy? Yeah, I gotta do some shopping tomorrow as well. I have I had 3 bags of chips, some general snacks, but I need to get more snacks. And then what I've come to find out, I don't even have a cooler. I don't know what happened to my cooler. Maybe I didn't have a cooler. Maybe it was my old roommate that actually owned the cooler and he took it all with him. So I need to buy myself a nice cooler. And so that I can take a whole lot of stuff down there with me.
Okay, I'm back. I accidentally opened up YouTube. I had a notification. I accidentally clicked it instead of swiping it. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. You froze up there for just a second, but you're all good now. We got Bates and Genetics here as well. How's it going, Bateson?
Bateson, what's up? Yeah, so I have this little, I got it for free from Petco. But I have this little lunchbox, a cooler lunchbox. It's more of a bag. It's more of a insulated shopping bag, but it's lunchbox size. And I was gonna put my energy drinks in there, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I have to find it.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened to my old lunchbox from when I used to take my lunch to work and stuff. I couldn't find that either. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy a cooler and then maybe take some gel packs from work or whatever that are really nice and good, and then take some stuff down with me. Plan to just make a whole bunch of macaroni and cheese and then throw it in the refrigerator, and then I'll just take that down with me and snack on macaroni and cheese on the way. Chris George is here. How you doing, Chris?
Today was a weird day at work. So we opened and it was real slow. And that's how it is with Saturdays. I'm either bombarded right as we open or it's slow. And then about 1:30, 6 different groups came in at once. So then we were rushed. And then after that, it was just real slow. And then we got our last hour and a half rush. So it was a really weird day. Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Bunny. Yeah, since we're planning it ahead, it'll definitely be scheduled ahead of time.
Jimmy P, how you doing?
Thank you, Jimmy P.
Scott's Aquatics is here, the Nano Aquarium guy. and the Zen Ginger rolling in. We just jumped up to 18 people all of a sudden. So thanks everybody for popping in here. Be sure to hit that like button as well to send out that notification to everybody.
Yes. Scotty Aquati, Nano, Zen.
Mark Sturlson is here.
Mark.
That name does not look familiar to me. So thank you for joining us. Lefty 3213 Alpha, great to see you.
Lefty's here. He hopped up on my pop-up stream.
And congratulations on being able to go to Aquashella Dallas. That's great to hear. And awesome that your members and stuff were able to do that for you. We got Adele here, collaboration of Curiosities 2.0. Great to see you. Great to see you. I haven't seen you in my streams in a while because I know you've been busy and stuff. So, and Yellowstone Aquatics, hey, how you doing? Wow, people are really popping in here, and this is great. Man, I'm so excited to go to the Triple Crown though. Like, I'm gonna be. I should have just taken off work Monday. I don't know why, but I'm going into work on Monday, and then I'm off on Tuesday to get myself all prepped and ready to go. Take my parakeets over to my sister's house, have my brother come over to show him exactly what I want him to do with my fish tanks, my cat, and my plants and stuff. And then it's like I'm heading out on Wednesday morning.
We have a bunch of people popping in now. Holy cow.
Cichlids, Griffin Fish Room, Vinoski Fish Kodo, Mary Beth saying Lefty sent me. Oh, thank you, Lefty, for sending everybody our way. Silver Creek Aquarius. I mean, not Aquarius. Wow, yeah, lots of people joining us. Great to see everybody here. Hard to say hi to everybody. The chat is actually moving pretty quickly now.
I know. Awesome. Everyone's hopping in and saying hellos.
Yeah. So everybody in chat, like, I want you to, who here is going to the Triple Crown in Louisville, Kentucky?
I'm gonna grab a notebook. I'm gonna grab a notebook. I'll be right back.
I'm really excited to get to meet everybody. I actually am more excited to meet the non-quote unquote YouTubers. I'm more excited to meet the people that I don't have a face for.
Exactly, yes. And if everybody has a logo and has stickers, if they could bring the stickers for my little scrapbook, I mean, not a big deal if you don't, because I'm definitely going to take a selfie with you.
I don't have a lot of stickers, but I will be taking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 stickers to give out at the Triple Crown. So the first 8 people that introduce themselves to me are going to get a sticker. I will be bringing plenty of guitar picks along with me to hand out to people. So be sure to get yourself a Glass Box Hero guitar pick. And let's see.
And I can always get a sticker from you later, so that's not a big deal.
Will be going. Chris George will be going. Surf City will not be going. No Scotty Aquati. Let's see, yeah. I mean, we got a couple people that say they're going. And then a couple people that aren't really just answering, but alright, Lefty has some papers to write, so he'll see us later. Have a good stream too. Thank you, Lefty.
Thank you, Lefty, and thank you for sending people over.
Hi, Danny. I'm Jim. Yeah, it's always kind of weird when you meet people that you kind of already know. Like it's strange. Like when I first met Danikin Aquatics and so Danny and Kenny. Like Danny was the first YouTuber person that I met, and so that was just really interesting and just kind of weird because it's just you're not on the screen, you're right here in front of me, I can touch you.
Right. I know that's so bizarre, and I've heard YouTube, like big YouTubers, talk about that. Like they have fans walk up to them, and they know everything about you, but you don't know anything about them, and it's like, but we all know each other. Yep. Sorry.
All right.
But we all know each other, so it's not quite the same. But it is still strange. I know a lot of you have talked for years and have never met in person. So,
so like meeting Jess is gonna be really. Well, wait, Jess is?
She's not going. Right? No, Jess isn't going. She's canceled. I think within the last week, she ended up canceling the trip.
Of course. Yeah. That's so. I was really excited to meet Jess, and of course, Fishy Biz isn't going now.
Oh, is he?
No, isn't, or somebody isn't going, right? So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like so many people that were planning to go aren't going, and here I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to go because I wouldn't be able to afford it, and like I said, I did everything I could to make sure that I could go, and here I am. I'm going to the dang Triple Crown event, and I have enough money to actually go down to Kentucky and kind of enjoy myself because I paid for everything related to that ahead of time. So I just have to go down and pay for my food and pay for whatever I want to buy and gas.
Yep. And gas. Yes. It's funny. So my boss wants me to take a bunch of used equipment down to try to sell for the store. Yeah, she's a Blue Crown conure. Conures are known for being loud.
Keeps it more enjoyable.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how much stuff he's talking about because I wasn't planning on taking the van. I was planning on taking our car to save on gas, but depending on how much stuff he pulls out of that back room, I might have to take the van. We'll see.
I don't know. You might be able to fit enough in that car.
Yeah, well, it also depends on how much I sell, because I have to remember I'm bringing home that black belt cichlid, so I need enough space to bring a 40-gallon tote back home.
Yeah, so you might want to bring the van. That would probably just be better to bring the van.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I'm so freaking excited. This is the first time I'm traveling in like over a decade.
Matt!
Hey, look, it's a Matt!
Hey there, Matt.
I know I haven't been in any chats today. Like I said, work has been weird. When it was slow, nobody was streaming, and then when people were streaming, it got busy. Will Gina be selling things out of the back of the van then? We'll see. I have at least the trunk of a car.
Chewie always coming in with his interesting facts. I love it.
Right.
And Lady Rorschach is here. The amazing Lady Rorschach.
She is loud, though. Conures are known for being loud. For such a medium-sized bird.
Yeah.
Not as loud as like a macaw or a cockatoo, but they're loud for the size bird that they are.
Quaker parrots are pretty loud too.
And they're very chatty also.
Yeah. My guy just likes to whistle and do little chirps.
Yep.
Yeah, I will be trying to, I'll just be taking down like a 10-gallon tank with me. I got, substrate and a seated like sponge filter and stuff like that, so I'll just take that down with me and set up a little 10-gallon tank in my hotel room. That way, if there's, any really interesting fish that I just like am infatuated with or whatever, and don't want to give anybody else the chance to try and buy them or whatever, like I'll just buy them right away.
Right. It's funny because Well, I need to message Brennan. I haven't even hardly been able to talk to Brennan much today either with how work has been, and he's been busy at work too. But I need to know if he's emailed the person in charge of the cichlid contest to see if we can bring a bigger tank than a 20, because he wants to enter that black belt into the competition before he hands her off to me. But she can't fit in a 20 gallon. They provide 10s and 20s, but she can't fit in a 20.
Well, when I was at the ACA last year, they did have like 40-gallon breeders. I'm not sure if the people brought them themselves or if they were supplied, but like if you bring it yourself, like you can pretty much do whatever. They'll probably find a spot for you.
Right. I just want to email and make sure it's okay.
Yeah. You're coming in really clear tonight, which is awesome because Marco just looks like super, like you can see like all the nice little feathers and all the details.
Nice. Awesome.
Marco's looking good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You looking good? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo.
Peekaboo.
Oh. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
That's so great.
Yoo-hoo. Oh, big stretch.
I'm trying to get Lazuli here to say his like first official word. He's trying to like verbalize some of the different like things that I've been trying to get him to do, but I still have yet to get him to say any of his first like words yet.
Don't want to be an ass, and it could totally be me and my mild misophonia. But do you have a chance, or have you had by a chance, asked folks are gonna pull on the background music? It's uber distracting for someone like me. Oh no!
I'm sorry, Zen. I never really thought about that, but
yeah, Silver Creek peacocks are super loud. My dad dated a girl who owns a horse stable, and she had one peacock, a couple peahens, and yeah, he was super loud. Matt agrees, it bugs the heck out of him. Okay, no music.
Oh, yeah.
And Surf City agrees. Okay, no music. That it doesn't hurt not to have it. Hello. What do you want? No, you can't chew on the cord. I have my power cord.
I'm one of those people that silence bothers me. So I don't mind having fish tanks and birds and just all this stuff that's just constantly making noise because it like, I don't know. I make a whole lot of random noises and stuff myself. So I'm just kind of the opposite. I mean, I get the misophonia though. Like I don't like hearing people like, chewing loudly in a mic, like that ASMR stuff where people are like eating food up to a microphone or whatever. Like I can't stand that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so I actually do like ASMR, but I like the tapping and the scratching noises. But not any kind of mouth noise. Nope. I have to find the ones without talking because any of the mouth noises, nope, I can't do. Right.
Yeah. Mouth noises are gross.
Yep.
And man, my brother, I'm having like flashbacks to when I was just like having snacks with my brother, and he'd just be sitting right next to me, and like his mouth just had this really well, it was more in his throat. It had this strange way of making this popping noise when he would like swallow it. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. My sister is really sensitive to it. But what's really weird is that her son, when her son eats, that doesn't bother her. But everybody else does. It's bizarre. Mom instincts are weird.
Wants me to play Disney music.
Right? If he was playing Disney tunes, it would fade right out. Because someone commented, "You have children. I'm surprised you can't tune out the background noise." Selective tuning.
What if I played something that was like, I don't know, like heavier, creepier stuff or whatever? Like, I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like the piano like show tunes, sort of like old school saloon music.
Hello. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Woof. 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 There you go. Kind of. Woof. Woof. Woof.
Yeah, I have a hard time when I go out like camping and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's too quiet.
When it's quiet. Yeah. Unless it's raining. Nice when it's raining.
Yeah, like I'm cool when it's like raining and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when it's quiet, like I need like a fan or something.
Yep.
No dismal tunes. No, I'm not talking like, you know, the Crypt Keeper music here. Well, yeah, exactly. I'm kind of the same way right there, you know, sort of.
Yep.
Talking on the phone, having background TV music, background TV stuff, like chewing gum. Yeah, that stuff annoys me.
Oh. It's funny, I kept asking people on my stream the other day, I'm like, what's everyone's plan for the weekend? And I remember it's like, oh, half the chat is probably just getting ready for the Triple Crown.
Yep. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's so dang hot, I can't really do anything else.
Oh my God, today was insane. What was it, like 103, but felt like 111 or something?
Something like that. I know it got up to like 103, but I don't know what the heat index actually was.
Yeah,
something
I think it got
in the teens.
Yeah, I think it was like 111 or something. Yeah.
Oh, Dismal is my nickname for Disney. Yeah, I understand that. My favorite hashtag that I like to put on stuff is hashtag Disney ruins everything.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much do. The Marvel Cinematic Universe was awesome when it was Paramount, and then, you know, Disney took over, and now look at it. And then you got, you know, Star Wars was good when it was, you know, all Lucasfilm, and then, you know, Disney took over, and well, now look at it.
Yeah.
So, and then I mean, when it even comes down to like even the original fairy tales of like, you know, Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella and things like that, they were dark stories written by like German brothers that were like meant to like seriously haunt people into like obeying their parents and doing the right thing. Like if you disobey your parents, you'll get eaten by a bear, or, you know, like Little Red Riding Hood got eaten by the wolf. There was no like
Krampus.
Yeah, and Krampus, you know, the guy that is like eats the bad kids. Like there is nothing good that happens for the good kids, but if you're a bad kid, you get eaten.
Oh my gosh, Bunny. Sorry, I got pulled away by my mother's scream. Corn snake on our rock wall near the dogs. I'm the neighborhood wrangler. She actually bit me and drew blood. They usually don't bite, but he was freaked. Pulled a few teeth out of my knuckle. Oh my God.
Oh, dang.
Bunny, add them to your collection, right? My mom says it holds my arm. Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, the live action films compared to the cartoons, but I'm even saying the cartoons to begin with compared to what the story that it was actually based off of. Like, Beauty and the Beast was incredibly dark. I dark enough to where I can't really talk about it here on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you like Star Wars Episode 1 better than 9? Yeah. The Phantom Menace, I definitely like that one better than Episode 9.
Steven's here.
I mean, the introduction of Darth Maul with a double-bladed lightsaber, like, you can't beat that. Yeah, so, I know, right there, Steven? Packing list for the Triple Crown never ends. And honestly, I haven't even like really started packing. Like, I got all my laundry done now. I've been working on getting my tanks and stuff all set up for when I'm gone. That is an adorable little cuttlefish sticker. Oh my goodness.
It's a deep ocean, I think an octopus that Jenna drew on What the Fish.
No, that's the Dumbo. That's the Dumbo octopus.
And I begged Steven to make it a sticker, and he made it a sticker and sent it to me.
That's awesome.
My life is complete. I'm so excited. And Bunny wants a sticker too.
Oh yeah, the kookaburra. Like, oh my god, yeah, they are crazy.
Yeah. I would love to go to Australia just to try to interact with all like the cockatoos and the wild parrots, but I know that like it takes more than like a couple days to like of feeding them for them to like be attracted to you, but still.
Oh yeah. Right. Could you imagine the evil twin sisters cutting off their toes and like the stuff to try and stuff them into this slipper? When it's just like, the whole like Disney idea of this story anyway, like how is she gonna fall in love with this prince that can't even remember what she looks like? The only thing that he's going by is if she fits in this shoe. Like, how is that good to tell your daughters?
Right. Or even a Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Like, there's no consent.
Random stranger comes up and kisses you while you're in a coma.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and decide to marry him.
Yep. What other one was really kind of messed up that I didn't like? What?
Oh yeah. No, I do kind of agree with you. Maleficent was an interesting twist, for sure.
Yeah.
But then, now it seems like they just don't even know.
Was it just a kiss, though? That's the thing.
True love's kiss.
It's a kiss.
True love. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, stop. Why are you yelling at me? Hello? Why are you yelling at me? That's her saying hello. It's like a very screechy hello. Yeah. Hello? Why are you yelling at Oh, yeah. Hello? Did you not get enough camera time? You gonna show off? Yep.
And yeah, I agree with you there again too, Ivy.
Pew, pew, pew.
Even in the original Snow White cartoon, like my favorite character was Maleficent and the dragon. Like I just was like, that's so cool.
Yeah. And she's It's funny though because I mean, yeah, she was evil, but she only failed because her henchmen suck. Like
Yeah,
she was smart as hell, and she would have gotten away with it if her henchmen didn't suck so bad.
right, right. But my absolute favorite Disney character is Scar from the Lion King.
Same
Um,
thing. Yep.
and it's really funny too because like I was having a conversation with my nephew, and I don't remember what the conversation was about, but we were like getting ready to go do something, and I was just like, "Well, like our buddy Scar teaches us, be prepared."
Yep. Yeah, she does say that was what she said is tweet, tweet, tweet. And she goes, tweet, tweet, peekaboo,
Peekaboo.
tweet, tweet, tweet. That was probably the quietest peekaboo I've ever heard you say. She normally screams it. Yeah, so Snow White's about the same as Sleeping Beauty. Woken up from a coma with a kiss and then carried off. Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, most of the really smart villains that probably would have gotten away with it just had shitty henchmen like Scar, Maleficent. There was another one I just thought of that I don't remember now.
I mean, I'm not even thinking about just Disney. In the Wizard of Oz, like the Wicked Witch of the West, her henchmen were terrible too.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, Hades from Hercules.
Oh yeah, Hades was a great character as well.
Yep. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for my dumbass sidekicks.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Disney
Scuba
movement.
Steve-O's Aquatics is here.
Scuba Steve.
And I didn't specifically say hello to Select Pet. Great to see you too.
Select Pet, what's up? I don't think we said hi to Lunatic either.
I did. I said hi to Chewy.
Oh, sorry.
With his interesting facts that he comes in with.
Yes. He's a wealth of random facts.
Yep.
Doobie-doo. Boopy-doo. No, okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
I believe.
Ba-doo.
So I guess the Rusty is doing a tour of his fish house 2 different days.
Yep.
And I guess a good portion of people are going on Thursday, and I decided to go on Wednesday. So I hope I'm not like the only person there.
I doubt it.
From like the YouTube group or whatever, I guess, okay, in chat, like if you're going to the Triple Crown, and if you're going to Rusty's Fish House tour, like who's going on Wednesday and who's going on Thursday? Because, I mean, I'll be totally fine. I just like, I like to have somebody there that I kind of know, at least have a little bit of a knowledge of who they are. Yeah. I always get really anxious when I walk into a place and I don't know anybody. It's like, how do I even start a conversation with these people that I don't even know? I mean, it's easy when we all know fish, It's like, hey, look at this fish.
Well, that was like whenever I went to the Maasai auction and both you and Biz were late. I'm just like awkwardly standing around by myself. I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then you finally showed up. Biz was super late.
Danikin Aquatics is here.
Danikin! But yeah.
Chris is going to Rusty's on Thursday.
I know some people asked if I wanted to go with them, and I was like, I'm not going till Friday. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Cool. Danny, Roland, Kim, and Danny and Kenny again with Rusty's on Wednesday. That's going to be a blast.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, don't eat my necklace. I like that necklace.
Steven
No.
has an extra 2 tickets to the banquet and Rusty's for Thursday.
Ooh, 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 ee, 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 ee. Ooh, 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 ee, 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 ee. Ooh, 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 ee, 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 ee. Ooh, 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 ee, 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 ee. She'll be bad, and then she tries to act cute by chattering like that. She thinks it's her getting away with. Stop it!
Yeah,
I like that necklace. I like it. I like that necklace. Please don't break it.
I booked like everything except for the Kentucky Derby Museum tour. So
Nice.
I'm going on the distillery trip with all the whiskey tasting, and then I'm going to Rusty's, and I'm doing the banquet, and I think I already got my T-shirt and like all that stuff. So it's like I'm super excited to just get down there and just have fun and enjoy myself and not have to work. And
Yeah, I know. I think on Steamy McStreamy they were talking about Jenna and Steven were talking about like the zoo and then the cat cafe, and I'm just like, I want to tag along. And then afterwards, I'm like, I need to stop volunteering myself for things because it's supposed to be a relaxing weekend,
yeah,
and I'm already gonna be like walking around this event a lot. I need to stop. Like, I need to chill out. I'll still go. I'll still go to the zoo and to the cat cafe, like I said, but like probably no more than that.
yep.
I need to
Yeah,
chill.
I might go to the zoo. I don't know. I've been to a couple other zoos in different states, and I don't know, like with
We're
the zoo that
spoiled.
we have in St. Louis, we are just way too spoiled.
We're spoiled here in St. Louis,
And
especially with it being free and as good of a zoo as it is. Yeah.
and I think the only zoo that has something different than what we have in St. Louis in the United States would be the zoo in Washington D.C., where they have panda bears.
Yeah.
Everywhere else just has the same thing that we do.
Well, probably the San Diego Zoo might have something different.
Oh yeah, the San Diego Zoo probably has a few things. I forgot about the San Diego Zoo. I've never been to California.
Yeah. I didn't volunteer myself for the cat cafe. I was voluntold.
The cat cafe, is that a specific sort of like special restaurant? Or?
So it's a cafe, and they have cats that are up for adoption there that you can interact with. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of that place. I forgot that was in Louisville.
Louisville's, it was no St. Louis zoo, but it's a zoo better than some. And see, I was telling my coworker that I was like, I'm going to the zoo. I don't care if it has native animals. It could have raccoons and coyotes, and I don't care if it has animals. I'm going to the zoo.
The Hawaiian Zoo has squirrels and cardinals and blue jays.
Yeah, I don't care.
Things that we have native here to Missouri that they just don't see over there in Hawaii.
Right. Yeah, I don't care what animals they are. If they're Nathan's in chat. Nathan's in chat. Why can't I go to a fish event and come home with a cat? What's wrong with that?
I already have one, and I am not getting another one because
y'all can feel free to win the lotto and send me. Gina would give me a lift. Hell yeah, I would, Bunny. Ow. The Hawaiian Zoo has a Texas Longhorn. Yeah, I believe it. Nathan, you're not the boss of me. I can bring a cat home if I want to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How many ways do they serve cat at the cat cafe? I've heard at least 23 different ways. You know, there's boiled cat, there's fried cat, there's cat stew, there's
Poached cat.
charbroiled cat, there's grilled cat, there's
Poached.
the cat soup, there's poached cat. I mean, I
Flambé.
don't even know all the different ways. There's the buffalo cat wing.
Ow.
The cat
Flambé.
turkey.
Slow cooked.
Yep.
Charbroiled.
Catman chew. No, Catman stew.
Yeah. Oh, there's a place in Florida where they serve your dinner in a dog bowl and talk to you like crap. People went for the novelty. Yeah, I've heard of more of those restaurants popping up.
Yeah.
Shish kebabs, yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we don't have, like, our aquarium is still new and expanding. There's not a whole lot. But it's still cool. But I love going to other aquarium, like established aquariums that have been around for a long time.
Oh yeah. I almost went with my family to like the Georgia aquarium, but I didn't have the ability to take off work for that one at the time. But yeah, the Georgia aquarium is the one that has the whale shark. Shish kebabs. I know. Don't you hate autocorrect sometimes? Autocorrect is fun when you know, or fine when it actually helps, but sometimes you're trying to write something funny and autocorrect comes in like, it's like, nope, no joke for you.
Yeah.
You're going to make a fool of yourself. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and check out some other stuff when I'm down there. I want to talk to, you know, some of the local people, find some really awesome like restaurants to go check out and get some good old Kentucky food.
I think Scuba Steve was saying that they have a few like barbecue restaurants, but I think otherwise it's like chain places.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have me really curious about St. Louis having the best Chinese food. Maybe I will at least hit one Chinese place and just to experience it.
Yeah.
Maybe for lunch or something.
It really is different. Like order the same thing you like always get.
Beef lo mein. Yep. Maybe for lunch or something.
I always get the General Tso's chicken and crab rangoon.
Yep. The Tulsa Aquarium is pretty awesome. They have the shark tunnel. You can go on slumber parties there. Oh my God. Sleep with the sharks.
That's pretty cool.
I love Chinese
food. There
food.
is an area in the St. Louis Aquarium, like Shark Canyon, where the sharks and stuff could swim over you. But the sharks never really seemed to actually go into that area. It was more the other fish and stuff that would do that.
Yep. But at the zoo, we have the sea lion tunnel where the sea lions swim around you.
Yeah. And there's the otter slide.
Yep.
Yeah. Craig is here. Craig Doniger.
Craig. What's up?
Yeah, I love me some Chinese food too. Americanized Chinese food.
Yes.
I don't know if I could go overseas and actually eat like
Actual
boiled
Chinese.
pig vagina. Like, I don't know. I'll eat a brain and a tongue, but I don't think I'll eat that.
Right. If you're into sports, there's the Louisville Slugger Museum and factory tours. Nah, I'm not big into sports. I think Jimmy P said that he was going.
Oh yeah, the Louisville Slugger Museum. I think that was another thing that I didn't that they offered that I didn't decide to do, or maybe that wasn't one of the things that they offered. But I might go check that out. But yeah, I'm not really into sports either. I mean, if I am into sports, it's gonna be like hockey. But yeah, I'm not really that into
I just
sports.
watched a video a month or two ago of one of the sharks at the St. Louis Zoo ripping a ray in half in the tunnel. So that was at the aquarium. That's not at the zoo. That's at the aquarium.
That's crazy.
But I believe it.
Yeah.
Probably just got a little extra hungry.
Yeah, they were trying to keep discus for a good long while, and they kept dying because they had them in the same tank with like, well, one, they didn't have like any like real plants in there or anything like that, and they just, I don't know, they just weren't doing it right. It was an incredibly tall, huge tank, and they just kept like losing discus, so they got rid of all the discus now. And I haven't been there since they replaced it, but somebody told me they have it full of like some other fish now. Maybe African cichlids, I don't know.
Was it maybe that clock tank right at the beginning?
Yeah, the clock tank at the beginning. They
okay.
Yeah, full of discus, and then there was like an arowana that was swimming around on the top as well.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full of cichlids now. Full of African peacocks and stuff.
Nice. Yep. Got no problem keeping African cichlids.
And finally got rid of the cichlid at work. Customer came in. He's like, yeah, I want to start my first saltwater tank. I just got a used one off Facebook Marketplace. It has everything. Like, he even showed us the list. It literally has everything he needs. He goes, I have been doing cichlids up till now, but I want to start a saltwater. And I'm like, do you still have cichlids? He's like, oh yeah, I have a huge Mabuna tank. And I'm like, we have a Mabuna at the front of the store. Do you want it? And he's like, let me go look. And he looked. He's like, oh yeah, I have one like it. But yeah, I mean, how much do you want for him? I was like, you can have him. Just take him. We are tired of him being here. He's like, okay. Right. So I'm like, sweet.
The yellow Labradachromis Aurelius is saved to a nice big tank.
Yes, nice big. I think he said it was like a 175 gallon tank or a 180 or something.
Nice.
So I brought the pleco home. It's actually still floating in the tank. I need to take a break and release it soon. But yeah, I brought the common pleco home.
Okay.
Because he needed to be going to a bigger tank anyway. So
yeah, and you're gonna have him with the black belt.
Black belt. Yep. And I needed to get it in the tank first anyway before I brought her home. So
yeah.
We didn't have the algae wafers, but we had the seaweed extreme. So I have algae wafers on order. It's just this will have to do for now until Tuesday or Wednesday when the wafers come in.
I almost feel like that might be better for him.
Yeah.
And just buy some zucchini and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I plan on it. Next year I'll have to start a garden for all the greens for my black belt and my pleco.
Yeah. Zucchini is really easy to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You'll end up with too much of it before you know it.
Perfect. I love zucchini.
Oh, good. I don't.
Gina, that black belt will probably kill that pleco. Oh.
A giant common pleco? I don't know.
He's already a good 8 inches. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. He was in like a 40-gallon tank, so he needed to get out of that tank anyway.
Yeah.
Grow bok choy? Yeah.
I grew bok choy. It's a nice type of like cabbage. Yeah, it's a decent cabbage. I was trying to grow shiso as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have success growing it from seeds, so maybe next year I can find somewhere that is growing it, or I can try growing it from seeds again. Try starting it in a pot versus in the ground. That might help. Yeah, shiso is a really, really nice fragrant herb. If you like smell it, it almost smells just like that generic flavor of ramen. Like, so
Yeah.
the common flavor you get all amongst every type of flavored ramen you get, that's like shiso.
So I've heard that plecos also really like green beans.
Yes, they do.
So have you seen, I don't know if you know about like Baker's Creek. It's in Missouri and they sell seeds and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
I get their booklet every year. And they
I
have
their,
I think it's
their
called
heirloom atomic scorpion peppers.
Oh, okay. Have you seen what do they call it? The python bean or something? It's like a green bean, but it's huge. It literally, if you let it, it will get like 5 feet long. One green
What?
bean. Yeah.
No,
But
I've never seen that.
to be like properly edible, like the proper eating size is usually from like 12 to 24 inches. Is when you should harvest it. Otherwise, it gets a little too fibrous if it gets
Yeah.
past 24 inches. And apparently, it grows fast. Like you need to check it every day because within a day, it could shoot up and grow over 2 feet.
Yeah, I think that was kind of one of the issues I had with my cucumbers last year. I bought like pickling cucumbers that were supposed to be like smaller, and I ended up like growing them like too big, where like they weren't very good. Like they weren't
Yeah.
like bad, but they're just like had they didn't have as much like flavor and stuff.
See if I can't find that catalog really quick because I know I have it bookmarked. But I would love to grow those. I thought I had it here on the table, but my mom cleaned up and now I don't know where anything is. Aha! I found it. All right, let me see. Yeah, it's the Baker's Creek.
Yeah, I love their heirloom seeds.
Yep. There it is. Yeah, the snake bean. And the flowers are super pretty too. Look at that flower.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're these huge green beans.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I want to grow them so bad. I think they're native to like Asia.
Yeah. Nice.
But the flowers are also really pretty.
Oh yeah, I know, Mark. You can pick it. But they got so big that they didn't have like that standard sort of like cucumber like green color or anything like that. They actually like kind of turned a yellow color. Like they were like definitely like overly ripe. And they were still fine, like, but I could definitely tell that there was a little bit of a difference.
Well, and if I grow cucumber, I'm definitely going to try to make pickles.
Yeah.
I'm going to need your help because I've never made pickles before, so I need like a basic recipe, a not spicy recipe. I know how you like your spice.
The most basic, simple recipe for pickles is just vinegar, water, and salt. And then you just add whatever else you want to it to bring out flavor. So, like, if you want dill, you add dill. If you want a little bit of, like, garlic and onion, throw that in there, too. And then you throw some alum or however you say that, the ALUM word. That kind of helps keep your cucumber, like, crisp and stuff in there. Gives it more of that crunch versus them kind of getting mushy in the brine.
Oh, yeah. No, I need them to be crunchy.
Sometimes what some people will do is they'll actually semi-dry out their pickles beforehand. So they'll slice up the cucumber, lay it onto a baking sheet, salt them up a little bit, and just put them in the oven on a very, very low heat to kind of crisp them up that way, and then they'll brine them. But
Oh.
I've never done it that way. I've just like chopped up fresh cucumber, threw them in a jar, and then put hot brine in there with all the other spices and stuff that are in there as well. In fact, most of the time, what I'll do is I'll just wash all the herbs and everything, throw that straight in the jar as well, and then I'll just put the hot vinegar and water that I've been boiling and just pour that directly in there and let everything like ferment and just collect all that stuff in there versus like making my brine separately and then jarring all the pickles. Sometimes, yeah, you'll get your little pieces of like dill and stuff right there on your pickles, but hey, whatever, that's good too, and it's just more flavor and all that. And then like you can eat the onion slices and all that too, and the onion's really good out of there as well. Yeah, exactly there, Ryan. It's kind of like pickled jerky.
PNW, what's up?
How you doing, Ryan? I haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Pacific Northwest Aqua.
So vinegar, salt, sugar, and water, and add whatever Hernandez spice you like. Oh, I do love gherkin. So yeah, a sweeter pickle would be really good.
Yep, you just add a whole lot more sugar to it, and then you'll get a sweeter pickle.
You know how you de-string green beans? On that snake bean, you could weave rope out of that thing. I bet. Oh my God, honestly.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, you with that's the general recipe for any sort of pickling brine is vinegar, salt, sugar, water, and then you just add whatever sort of flavor you want to it. So you can pickle anything that way. My general pickling recipe that I use though is I also add like at least garlic to that recipe because garlic brings out a lot of different good flavors and different things. So I've pickled peppers and all that too. In fact, one of my favorite pickled peppers, I like to get these. They're called Hungarian wax peppers, also called hot banana peppers. And I'll grow them to where I'll get a nice rainbow assortment of colors. So I'll let some ripen to a full red. I'll let some kind of get to an orange color. And I'll pick some when there's still that kind of a yellowy, sort of greenish colored still. And then I'll chop them up nice and fine into bottle caps, add some garlic in there and pickle them that way. And then you have this like... It's just like a nice sort of rainbow coloration of bottle cap pickles in this jar, and it's a beautiful little piece that just makes it look really nice. And then like they're really good on like a hot dog, on a cheeseburger, just biting on them and snacking on them, throwing them on a sandwich, whatever. And they're just really, really good.
Bunny says, I used to can venison. Sounds gross. Looked like dog food, but it was so delicious. Dumped on an iron skillet with a stick of butter and then served over rice. Ooh, like venison hash.
Yeah. Interesting.
Canned. Yep, I got it.
Yeah, nothing is better than homegrown food for sure. Whatever it is, like... I can't eat store-bought fruit anymore unless it's one of those they have these. I think I've seen them only at the Deerbergs where I live, called they're like honey sweet pineapples or something like that.
Yep.
Those are the best dang pineapples ever, and I can't grow pineapple like here. I've tried.
Yeah.
When I first started my YouTube channel, I actually had a pineapple that I was growing out of my bed, a sorority tank. Had it in there for about 3 months. And it was at about month 2 that I realized that it kind of stopped growing. And then at like month 3, I kind of like touched it and a few of the leaves just like fell right off. And so I was like, oh, that's why it stopped growing, because it's just kind of rotten.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those that we would have to, you could put it out in the summertime, but yeah, you would have to bring it in or have like a greenhouse.
Yeah. I might try it again. I did try to get one going a couple other times since, but since that one specifically, I haven't gotten another pineapple head to sprout roots for me. Because I saw this video a long time ago, and a couple other people have made videos since. But yeah, on YouTube, I saw a video that you can grow a pineapple by buying a pineapple from the store and just
Cut the head
chopping
off.
the green head off of it, and pulling a couple of the starter leaves off from the base, and then just kind of like soaking it in water for a couple weeks or whatever until you get root growth, and then you
Yep.
can put it right in the dirt. And but I didn't put it in dirt. I just to see if I could grow it out of my fish tank.
Yeah,
And
that's probably why. Yeah, I probably
yeah,
got like waterlogged and rotted.
it did
Um,
get like the plant got like decent size actually. Probably about oh 15 inches tall or so,
oh
and
wow.
it got decent size. But
Uh,
yeah, it just kind of stopped growing at one point. I
yeah,
would have
and
done better if I put it in dirt.
it only produces one pineapple.
A year, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to like get the plant growing big enough to even get the pineapple. So you have to, from
Yep.
that starter plant, you have to grow it for like 2 years before you even get the pineapple.
Yeah.
And then the pineapple you get, it's really interesting. The standard like wild pineapple that you get from these is more small and round, about the size of a softball.
Yep.
But it would be fun to be able
Yeah.
to get my own pineapple the same way I'm trying to grow my own lemons. And now I have a customer gave me what she believes is a red grapefruit tree, because somebody else gave it to her as well. Gave her a couple little starter ones. And so like I have one. Well, I had two, and I just gave another friend like one of them because I only need one, and I want to see if he can get it to grow as well.
Brennan's here. Hello, Brennan.
Brennan, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics.
I just grew a bunch of garlic. Gonna do it again and make a video. The root growth is amazingly fast, 4 days or so. Whoa, I didn't even think about growing my own garlic. I should do that. If I'm gonna grow cucumber and try to pickle stuff, I should grow my own garlic.
Yeah. I don't normally eat a whole lot of pineapple there, Zen Ginger.
Yeah.
But there's been a couple times that I've just had a real like hankering for it. And so I bought a pineapple from the store and just like, chopped up a couple nice big slices and just put the rest in a Tupperware container and just, kept it in the fridge for, maybe overall the time I'd have this pineapple would be a week, and I just kind of snack on it the entire time. And but I found out from buying a pineapple that I found a really, really awesome smoothie recipe that I just love, which is pineapple and then blackberries and blueberries and like half a banana or whatever. And like the blackberries and pineapple are just such a good combination.
Ooh, that would be. Craig just mentioned mulberries. Oh my God. In my very first house, whenever my parents divorced, there is a neighbor with a mulberry tree, and we used to get in trouble for sneaking into their backyard and eating their mulberries.
Yeah, we always had a red mulberry tree.
Yeah.
And we had a purple mulberry tree, but they eventually kind of ended up getting like taken over by some different vines, and they didn't make it.
Steven, I do the same. I would eat pineapple until the inside of my mouth is eroded away from the acid. Yes, and that's why I have to eat canned pineapple, because it's a little less acidic, or at least it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't, eat away your mouth as fast.
Yep. And it's not just the acid too. There's also an enzyme in pineapple that actually dissolves like human your flesh and stuff. So
yeah,
when you're eating a pineapple also eats you.
Yeah. Gina, we have mulberry trees all over our property. Bunny, I'm just gonna, can you adopt me? And I just move in. Bunny's just gonna be my mom.
I've never tried a white mulberry before. I have come to find out I really like a lot of the different like white fruits. I have white gooseberries, and I absolutely love those. And then I tried my first golden raspberry this year because my little starter plant that I bought ended up producing just a couple to where I got to try 2 of them. And oh man, so good. So
Mm-hmm.
good. Best raspberry I've ever had. And like I've grown raspberries like my entire life, so I know good raspberries. But man, that golden raspberry was the absolute best one I've ever had. And I'm really excited to try the black raspberries next year if I get any good ones, because I did get a couple to produce this year, but I accidentally ran over the black raspberries with my lawnmower. But yeah.
I've offended Bunny on accident. I'm sorry, Bunny. Okay, you can be my aunt. You can be my aunt. Has that better? Gina, be careful. Bunny could add your skull to her collection. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
technically could be, but
Yeah.
Gina's a youngin'. You got to remember that.
Not as young as I look, but I am still young.
Oh, you're
I'm
about as
sorry.
look.
I'm sorry. Just adopt me. I'll just be part of your family. How about that? Just a family member.
Yes, shrimp love mulberry leaves. You didn't hear it from me, but Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, his what he calls shrimp crack in his little crack sacks, is actually it's dried mulberry leaves that he then grinds into a fine powder. But yes, the shrimp go crazy over it. Mulberry leaves, a lot of different types of leaves, but yes, fruit trees. Not so much the citrus. Citrus leaves are a little bit different, but yeah, like apple tree leaves, pear tree leaves, peach, plum, those sort of things. Those leaves are like really like those little creatures go crazy over them for sure.
Can we be sisters? Yes, Bunny, we can be sisters.
Banana trees and banana leaves are actually like incredibly beneficial for your fish tanks and stuff. In fact, that guy, number one designs on YouTube, he lives in like Vietnam or Thailand or something like that, where they have banana trees just all over the place. And he actually cuts up a banana tree and throws it into his like concrete ponds and stuff that he makes to actually like suck out all the toxins from the concrete and all that.
You're being called out for your giant coffee mug. Let's see it.
Oh, my giant coffee mug? It's not that giant.
It's not that big. I think it's forced perspective. It looks bigger. Oh, is that Spider-Man? Yeah.
Pardon the dirty mug. Coming in nice and clear on the screen. But I don't like to put soap on my mug. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I've never washed this coffee mug with soap because soap affects the flavor of the coffee.
Seasoned. It's a seasoned coffee mug.
Right. But yes, when you compare this one to like a normal size coffee mug, like this is what you can get from Teespring. And it can, if it didn't have the handle, it could fit inside my coffee mug.
So it's probably like a 14 ounce. Yeah.
Something like that. Versus an 8 ounce, it's like a 12 or 14. But it's still not big enough.
Yeah, so my standard is this one. So this is like the Teespring one. So it's a little bit taller.
See, funny, you don't understand, Ivy. Like, I've had other people like wash my coffee mugs and stuff when I've left my thermos at somebody's house. Like they washed it one time, and it like I tasted so like they washed it in a dishwasher, which is supposed to like really rinse it real nice. But I tasted soap in it for like 3 weeks. Like you can't. Like, no. It's a nice
Scuba Steve
seasoned
says
coffee mug.
he's finally officially done with my banner. Would love some feedback. Post it on Discord. We'll check it out.
Yeah, it's like a cast iron skillet. It's like an oven, you know. Like, I mean, yeah, you want to clean the oven, you know, a lot, but you know, sometimes when you've made a couple pizzas, like every time you open that oven, it smells like a pizza.
Yeah. Or freaking a microwave with burnt popcorn. Oh my god. That smell doesn't go away for like a month.
Oh. Or like if somebody at work brings leftover fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Do you drink your coffee black or do you add creamer?
I add cream and sugar now. Well, not I use Truvia, not direct sugar.
Right.
But it's sugar that's extracted from fruit. It's still sugar. It's just like fructose versus being like glucose or whatever. So, or sucralose or dextrose or any other type of weird sugars that we have nowadays. But our body can only break down glucose. So no matter what you have as far as sugar, it has to turn into glucose before your body can break it down. Yep, bunnies. I mean, and you know, that's what makes you a really. No, never mind. Let me keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I've heard that with ovens, you never want to use the self-cleaning option. It's like a gimmick.
All the self-cleaning is like, I'm gonna get so incredibly hot
it's gonna
that
burn
everything's just gonna burn away, and it's like,
no, it's not how that works.
Oh yes, sugar is poison.
Yeah. I like sugar though. It makes me feel better. It makes me emotionally feel better.
And sugar is also addicting.
I like it. Sugar and carbs. I like sugar and carbs.
But it's like, yeah, even if you eat like, you know, natural fruit and stuff, there's still sugar in that.
Yep.
But it's like it's a better sugar or whatever, I guess.
Chemical-free sugar.
Yeah. Well, unless it's you know, like store-bought fruit and stuff like that.
Yep.
From a normal like grocery store. If you're getting it from like the organic section, like you got a slight better chance. But just because it's labeled as organic doesn't necessarily mean it's like truly organic.
You still have to clean it after self-clean. Why heat your house by 5 degrees and risk burning your whole damn house down just to save 20 minutes? Exactly. Yep.
Right.
All right, Scuba Steve, I'll have to check that out after we're done.
Yep. Sugar causes, you know, depression, but it's really their depression is from the sugar crash and stuff like that, of being, you know, addicted to it and things like that.
So you just eat sugar all day. That's how you combat that.
Yeah. Refined sugar is really nasty.
Just a steady stream of sugar all day. Problem solved.
Yeah. That's just cotton candy.
I'm just so freaking excited about this freaking Dumbo octopus.
Yeah, that sticker's pretty great.
I gotta find that magnet sheet. I'm gonna turn it into a magnet.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking excited about it.
Turn it into a magnet, and then you can stick it on the car without having any damage.
Gina, maybe sometime you could walk me through Discord. I can't get it to work for me. Yes. Yeah. We can do we can set up a StreamYard stream, and me and Brennan can walk you through it. I like the sugar plain, Gina. Yeah, whatever form of sugar you want, just a steady stream of it all day.
Have you ever had sugar butter bread? That's
Cinnamon
a
sugar bread.
formula right there.
I mean, like cinnamon sugar toast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cinnamon sugar butter toast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I have a designated tub that's the exact shape of a the Tupperware is meant for a sandwich, so it's like that perfect bread shape, and that's where I keep my cinnamon sugar. So you just put the sugar in the cinnamon, you shake it up, and then you just perfectly fits. You ever do both sides or just one side? Yeah, both sides.
Well, see, a lot of people don't know the proper way of making a grilled cheese either.
Oh yeah.
Like some people don't. They don't grill both sides of the bread. You got to grill both sides of the bread.
Yep.
You butter one side of the bread, and then you butter the skillet, and you throw it butter side up so that the butter starts melting while you're grilling the other side on the buttered skillet. Then you flip the bread over. You add your cheese on both slices of bread because, you can never skimp out on the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the cheese is melted, that's when you form it into a sandwich. And then, if it's not grilled all the way, then you finish grilling it by flipping it or whatever, and you got a perfect grilled cheese.
Have you ever used mayonnaise instead of butter?
I've tried that. I think the one time I tried it, I probably ended up adding like too much mayonnaise because it just I don't know, it didn't quite work right for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely heard that you get a much better browning off of mayonnaise without it like burning as much.
Mm-hmm. But I bet that'd be your most viewed stream ever. Oh no, I'm talking about like just using StreamYard as like a video chat, not actually going live. Why would you only butter one side? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zen caught me talking to myself in the new member area. Oh my gosh.
He's hiding. Yeah, only sociopaths put cheese on one side. I know, right?
I still can't decide what time I'm gonna leave Friday. In my mind, I want to leave at like 6 a.m., but is that actually gonna happen? Probably not. Oh, hold on, I gotta read that.
So, yeah, I don't like mustard, but I've made a grilled cheese with pickles before.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I've seen people put like a sliced tomato in there.
If I like tomato, that'd probably be pretty good. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I don't really care for tomato. I've had fried green tomatoes. That's all right. I think if I made like pickled tomatoes and then fried them that way, it'd be even better. Like, 'cause I love fried pickles. So if you had like fried green pickled tomatoes, like, oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna try pickling tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I definitely just gave myself an idea because I've been thinking about like making my own ketchup, at least attempting to,
right?
Seeing if it's worth all the work and stuff, And but I think it'd probably be better if I like pickled the tomatoes, because vinegar is one of the main ingredients of ketchup too. So if they were just pickled tomatoes, that kind of saves a little bit of the steps. And okay, yeah, you can just stand on my glasses. That's fine.
Nathan says I can get you up when I leave for work. Actually, that would probably be good, because then if I have to do any last minute packing, I have time to do it.
Yeah, Nathan gets up at,
Nathan gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
what I also like to do, like I'll make like a grilled cheese, but instead of using like American cheese, like I'll just put a nice thick layer of cream cheese inside.
Freaking love cream cheese.
I love cream cheese. Like some people will eat peanut butter on a spoon or whatever. I'll just get a nice big spoonful of cream cheese and do that. And I had an argument with somebody about like, which was better for you or whatever. And when you look at the nutrition facts between cream cheese and peanut butter, they're roughly the same. I believe you get slightly more protein from cream cheese, but there was like some other slight benefit to peanut butter over cream cheese, and I can't remember what that was.
Probably a different type of fat.
Yeah. No, Danny's not going to lose an eye. Not from this little dude.
I don't eat tomatoes, but my grandmother pickles tomatoes for that reason. She likes the green ones and says it's better than ketchup. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you haven't, like, you got to try fried green tomatoes, Mandy. Like, I don't like tomatoes either, but I like ketchup. I like some tomato products. Not a huge fan of marinara sauce, but I like a meat sauce, like spaghetti with like a meat sauce. But I do like fried green tomatoes because they have like it's a different flavor than like your standard like ripe tomato. It's got kind of a sourness to it, almost like a pickle. And then the breading, like who doesn't like anything fried? Like anything fried is better. Yeah, I do kind of have a problem with the texture of tomatoes, though.
Yeah. Especially if they're like really seedy and the seeds are really like dense and chunky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are another like acidic fruit that I could sit there and eat until my mouth is raw.
I knew somebody that could, eat tomato like other people eat apples. And she could do it with onions as well. She'd just buy an onion and just start taking a bite out of the onion.
Oh yeah, I could eat last year I grew some tomatoes and yeah, I was just eating them. I was like, these are so freaking good.
Yes, I did say meat sauce.
Matt coming out of the lurk mode just for the sexual innuendos.
Speaking of meat sauce, I think I mentioned it on YouTube before, but when I was younger, I had this idea in my head, and like, because everybody, well, not everybody, politics or whatever aside, but most people like Chick-fil-A because it's delicious chicken sandwiches or whatever, But I kind of had this idea to make my own sort of like restaurant chain similar to it, but instead we would only serve rooster meat instead of chicken. And we would call ourselves cock meat sandwiches.
No.
It'd be cock meats. And every cock meat sandwich would come with a secret sauce.
You're terrible.
And, yep.
It would be really successful too, is the sad thing.
I mean, honestly, like the marketing would be so great and so
you would have to be the opposite of Hooters. Like you'd have to have men's servers.
Exactly.
And like muscle shirts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand.
Yeah. The Chippendales version of Hooters.
Yep. But yeah, the only sauce available is secret sauce.
Yeah, gray sweatpants and muscle shirts.
Only has cane sauce or whatever. You have to have the secret sauce on your sandwich.
Yep. They'd have to wear gray sweatpants and muscle shirts. Tight muscle shirts and gray sweatpants.
There you go.
I used to pick cherry tomatoes straight from the vine when they were warm from the sun. Oh.
Quit trying to play suicide with the bird. I mean, with the cat.
But it's that time of day.
Yep. Yep, it is that time of the stream where Lazuli decides that she wants to play with Tundra.
Used to grow sugar beets.
I prefer picante style salsa as well.
Yeah,
Not chunky salsa. Mush it all up into a nice salsa, and so I can just take a big scoop. I don't want to bite into a giant tomato or onion in the middle of my chip.
Oh my God! Now I want chips and salsa. I'm bringing that to the Crown. I'm bringing that to keep in my hotel room. It's chips and salsa. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Adding it to my grocery list.
Yeah. I just bought 3 bags of Lay's, and that was honestly a mistake. I should have just bought like 1 bag and then like some tortilla chips with like a salsa, or the Goki's has a ghost pepper queso that's really, really good. So
Gina, I don't want to see sweaty man armpit hair near my cock sandwich.
That's funny. Yeah, see, I never liked radish much myself.
Then they need to have flannels.
Speaking of radish, so radish is a much better like snack or whatever for like herbivores. Like a lot of people think of, like rabbits and guinea pigs and horses and deer and stuff like that. Oh, give them a whole bunch of carrots, because that's what you always see on like TV. But too many carrots is actually bad for them. It's bad for their liver. It's bad because of all the different sugars and stuff that's in carrots. So radishes are another really cheap root alternative plant that you are like vegetable whatever that you can give to your herbivore creatures. It's not so harmful to them.
So instead of the muscle shirts, then rolled up sleeves, like a flannel with rolled up sleeves. There you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, like they're gonna look nice, like it's gonna be like black pants, and then like that's a shirt with like the rolled up sleeves,
yeah. If they have tattoos peeking out, even better.
No, black pants, blue jeans. What am I talking about? Yeah,
there you go.
Yep, blue jeans, flannel shirt. Nice and rolled up. Suspenders as well.
Or any kind of button-up shirt with rolled up sleeves. Yeah.
Yep, Gina loves lumberjacks.
I sure do. Have you seen Nathan?
Honestly, I feel like every straight woman is into lumberjacks. I mean, if you're not into that manly man of a lumberjack, then like, can you really call yourself a straight woman?
I mean, lesbians are too. A lot of lesbians dress like lumberjacks, so in a way, lesbians like lumberjacks too.
I agree with you, Greg. Like, I don't like radishes personally. I can't stand radishes. My parents like them and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe like a thin slice of a radish in the middle of a salad, like I probably wouldn't even notice it. But yeah, like I might just if I were trying hardcore to be living off the land, I would be growing radishes and raising rabbits and, feeding radishes and all that stuff to my rabbits with like herbs and different things like that to pre-season them up to, feed myself the rabbits. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of radishes myself.
I've actually never really had a lot of beets or radishes, so maybe I'll add that not to this next year's garden, but maybe like once I get a handle on like the cucumber or the zucchini cucumber and I guess bok choy or some kind of lettuce. Maybe the next year I'll try beets or radishes.
Yeah. I like to get just like a different sort of like a spring mix of greens. Because then you get like, red lettuces, green lettuces, and lots of different sorts of textures and leaf shapes. And so you get a nice, pretty salad. And then there's a lot of different sorts of nutritions in the different colors as well. The darker, like purple fruits and vegetables have more of like antioxidants and things that are good for your brain. And then red fruits and stuff like that, they tend to be more good for like your heart. And green fruits and vegetables are good for your digestion.
Gina, try sugar beets because radishes are hot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Sugar beets.
Yeah, radishes are kind of along that.
I don't do spicy. Like how in the way that like
horseradish.
Yep. Yeah. Like horseradish. Okay, then I'll do sugar beets.
Did you know that whenever you buy sushi and it comes with wasabi, it's not actually wasabi most of the time?
Because if it was real wasabi, it would be like $200.
Right. If you don't see your sushi chef grinding an actual green like wasabi rhizome, like it's not wasabi. It's dyed green horseradish.
Crypt, what's up? Speaking of crypt, there's crypts right there. Right?
Yes.
Those are your crypts right there?
Yep, that is what the tank is looking like now. That is also the background of this. They're not as bright of pink anymore, but they're getting nice and big. I've been thinking about dividing it up, but I'm kind of waiting to see what I come home with here from this Triple Crown, and then I'll set up a whole new tank, rescape it, because I have a couple tanks that are just kind of empty and just kind of sitting there. So they're just waiting for a rescape, and I got some different substrates and stuff that I'm wanting to use and all that too. So we shall see what happens. I'm thinking I might bring home some killifish. Well, but I don't know. Killifish are fun, but they also don't really tend to live that long.
Yeah.
Oh, light went out in the bedroom.
Fish cam down.
Yep. Keep the people entertained. I'm gonna put it into a more interesting position.
Okay. I'll try. Channel takeover. It's what I grow as well, besides zucchini and bok choy. Ooh. Tomatoes, red onion, vinegar, salt, pepper. That sounds good. Just wash it and ram a fork into it. I'm about to plant my future pea puffer tank. Ooh! I had already done that, but ended up using it for my blue Hawaiian Moscows. Nice. Very nice. I am so excited. For the crown, I'm excited to bring this black belt home. We're going to enter in the competition, and I'm not actually expecting to win, but if we win, then depending on the art, either Brennan will take it home or I'll take it home. It's whatever. Depends on what it is. Yeah, I'm so freaking excited. I'm excited to meet Fish Fam. Be back in a bit. Have to let the phone charge for a few minutes. You're good. You're a good lady, R. So yeah, if anybody's going to Crown and you have stickers, please bring them. But I am going to take selfies with everybody I meet. Even the people who don't show their face on YouTube, like this is a private scrapbook. I'm not going to be showing it off, but I still want to get selfies with everybody.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll just be on my phone and I'll come. I actually found on Amazon, you can buy glossy photo paper that is stickers. So yeah, I can just print them out, cut them out, and then just stick them straight into the scrapbook without dealing with glue and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You just want to make sure that you you adjust your printer to the right settings as well.
Yeah. Oh, I found that out in the past. I've learned that lesson.
When you print it like it's regular paper, but you put glossy in, it just smears right off.
And then I've done the opposite of that. I've printed photos and then forgot to change it back, and I wasted so much ink printing it as glossy, but on regular printer paper. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also done that. Yeah. Man, nowadays stuff prints so much faster than it used to.
Yeah.
Like I remember trying to, print something like this big in full color, like back in the day, and
oh my god,
all the different sounds and stuff it made.
Yeah.
There's people that have made music off of those sounds.
Probably.
They've programmed like printer things to go like forward and back at like certain speeds to actually create different pitches and all that. It's incredible what people have done.
Gina, I wish I could send you a journal to get autographs from you too. I wish I could be there, especially when I found out 3C is not a normal. I actually have 2 notebooks, so I could double it up for you.
Yeah, so it got its name from 2 different reasons. One, it was originally 3 different organizations and then turned into 4 different organizations that are all meeting under one roof. But then, like, it's also called the Triple Crown event because of, it's in Kentucky and it's, the whole horse things with the Triple Crown, racing and all that.
So yeah, Bunny, I have 2. So yeah, you choose what. Do you want the green one or do you want the blue one? Just let me know. And yeah, I'll have people sign both of them and then I'll send one to you.
Oh, Gina, you're awesome.
I'm so nice. Well, I ordered 2 because I wasn't sure. It didn't say in the listing if the pages were blank, so I ordered like 2 different ones, and they're both blank, so they would both work. But yeah, just let me know what color you want. I'm fine with either. I say I'll probably start having people just sign like on one side of the page. And then if I run out of pages, then I'll just go back through and do it on the other side.
See, that's really cool there, Craig, that you can make all your own stuff. I know somebody that has some of that equipment and all that as well. And yeah, that might be an investment, like worth it sometime down the road.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't mind outsourcing it.
Right, like a Cricut machine or something. Yeah. I'll take blue since green is your favorite color. Okay. Yeah. It's the least you could do for your poor old mom. Oh my God, she's never gonna let me leave that on. She's never gonna let me live that down. I'll do it for my older sister. My older sissy. No rainbow book. I didn't want to get anything too fancy for the first time. I thought about trying to find one that had like fish on it, but I needed it to come now because I ordered them like 4 days ago. So I just got a basic one. Maybe for the next event. Every event I'll have a different color notebook.
Yeah. I still have this really old like journal notebook that my aunt gave me like right before I was going to Iraq. And so like some of the leather is like obviously been pulling off and stuff like that. But this is over, it's like 12 years old now.
Nathan's home.
I got a lot of different stuff in here. Like some different songs that I've written. Some poems. Keeping track of stuff with my brackish fish tank when I first set it up.
GRB is here. Hello.
All the lyrics to the algae song,
Oh, shoot, Mark, you're right. I should have said twin sister. Oh, man.
The duckweed dance. That's all in there. And I've got a couple other songs I've been working on that are in here too. Oh, yeah, I made myself a list of different corals and macroalgae and stuff that I can get for my cuttlefish tank.
Yep.
I have a whole collection of foreign currency in there that I use as bookmarks. Oh, and also when I was on the way to Iraq, when we were training in the center of Missouri, I actually found a 4-leaf clover that I've had pressed in this book for 12 years. So that's been with me for a good long time.
Nathan's here.
Nathan's here. How's it going, Nathan?
It's going all right.
What was it gonna? Oh, yeah. Triple Crown event.
Nice. Where'd you get that from?
I got this from the ACA last year.
Oh, okay. I say, crap, I need one of those for my scrapbook, too.
I can give it to you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Nathan the Lumberjack.
Or actually, I think I have a smaller, like a book, like a business card size one.
Oh, okay, that'll work too.
That'll fit in your scrapbook a little bit more. This is almost the size of an entire page. So
yeah, which is fine too. Yeah, the lumberjack hath returned.
Just rub it in. Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna rub it in. Like, I'm so excited to go. Like, I haven't gone on like a true vacation in like a long time.
Yep.
I think it's been almost a decade since I've actually traveled like outside of Missouri to like go anywhere. Same.
With it not being visiting family, I haven't been out of Missouri in over a decade. So I'm super excited.
So I'm super excited to just actually I guess about 5 years ago I did go to Jacksonville, Tennessee, because I was looking to maybe move there, but yeah, it wasn't really a vacation per se.
Gina, if you think of it and see any paper that says Triple Crown, I'd love for yep. I plan on fully copying both books to be the same. Yep. My last vacation wasn't my choice. How does that work?
Well, yeah, my last like real like vacation or whatever wasn't really my choice either. I was going to Kansas City for military stuff, and then went to Iraq and all that too. So, yeah.
Wait, I just had a thought, Bunny. How's the selfie thing gonna work? Are you wanting copies of all of my selfies with all these people too? Like, I don't know, or just autographs? It's up to you.
Autographs and stickers, probably.
Oh yeah, probably just stickers. Yeah, I could try to print out everybody's logos at least, like channel logos, and then put those in there instead of the selfies.
Yeah, that's an idea. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe she wants a picture of her daughter over and over on every single page with all these strange people.
I thought it was sister.
They're giving me trouble because I said mom.
I know.
I'm visiting family, technically on vacation, not my choice. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like 9 years ago, we did go to Dauphin Island for a week, but that was for a family reunion. It wasn't like a real vacation.
See, like all my family reunions are like here.
But like,
It was a long time ago.
yeah,
Everything always happens here. Cause I mean, like most of my family lives here in like the St. Louis area, so anybody that's like out of state comes here for their family reunions.
yeah.
And like my sister that lives in North Dakota came here for our 30s birthday and not birthday, our 30s party, and so one picture of you.
Oh yeah, I'll get a nice picture of you. Don't worry.
And then I'm just gonna be filming everything and try and put together a nice video of my experience. And then
yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to do the live stream on Saturday night down there as well. Either from my hotel room or I don't know how late we can hang out in the main area. There we might just do the live stream straight up from the actual event itself.
At 7?
Because I think the vending area tends to be open all the way until like 9, 10 o'clock sometimes. So
yeah.
Okay. I think this hand's a 6 and this hand is a 7.
I don't remember what size your.
Yeah, I don't remember what my engagement ring size is, but I think this is a 6 and I think my right hand is a 7.
I have a ring sizing
Not asking about you
thing.
Comparing ring size.
Oh, okay.
I used to make wooden and resin rings, so I actually have a ring sizer.
Oh, there we go. I could find out.
I don't have a ring.
But yeah, he's made a couple wood rings also.
I have 2 different ring sizers. One is the actual stick that you put the ring on to make sure it's the right size, and then I have a whole like keychain that's just full of a bunch of different rings to where you figure out what ring size you are.
Yeah, Bunny, I can do that. Is it in these little catches right underneath the candle holder?
Oh. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Ring sizes, so many offensive jokes.
That's all right. This chat's allowed to be offensive.
Nathan's over there in the background also making comments. Always. I'm having a widow's ring made with my husband's ashes. Aww.
Oh, that's cool.
I've seen those. Those are super cool. I actually follow a girl on TikTok that works at one of those facilities, and she shows the step-by-step process of like compressing ashes to make a diamond.
Yeah. You can also just, mix the ashes into like a type of like a resin or acrylic or something like that as well, and make like a make like a ring around the ring, like what's a stripe or something like.
Oh yeah,
inlay,
you can get those ring kits, an inlay, yeah. Yeah, you can buy those ring kits, and yeah, that would be cool too. Anybody have any questions for Nathan? He doesn't show his face very often. No diamond, just the. Oh, okay, yeah. And it glows in the dark. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's cool. That would be cool.
He's made a couple rings, but they didn't have the metal insert, so they ended up cracking.
Well, same thing.
One has a insert, but
okay.
I couldn't get the glue right, so it kept coming off.
Oh, that's
and the other one broke, or 2 of the other ones broke.
Yeah, I never did it with a metal insert. I just, would make a metal ring. Not a metal. I'd make a wooden ring and then like coat it in resin, Or what I also was doing for a while that I thought was actually you get a really, really interesting look was taking like wood chunks, about like this big, and throwing them into like little like ice cube tray size like things, and then pouring a colored resin in there.
Yep.
And then making a ring out of that. So you get this like striping, like sort of like a tie-dye effect of like wood and colored resin and wood, and it was really cool look. In fact, I think I have a couple. Let me go grab one so I can like actually show it on camera is what I'm talking about, because it's really cool, even though actually wearing it's not practical.
Yeah. Bunny asks Nathan, how precious is Gina really?
It's all up front.
Does Nathan love the parrot too? He gets very annoyed with her sometimes. Yeah.
I love her on days.
Yeah.
Certain days.
On her screaming days, he's not a fan. Gina, I'd love a link to the Diamond Girl. I think I've seen her before. I'd like to have my mom a diamond. I'd love to have my mom a diamond made from my dad's ashes. Okay, yeah. As soon as I find her, 'cause I follow a lot of people on TikTok. When she shows up on my page, then yeah, I'll link her to you.
See, at first I just made some wooden ones. So this is like a dark wood that I actually stained and like used what's that called? A wood burning kit to actually like put. It's hard. It's not picking up on camera very well because of my face. But there we go. Now you can kind of see the. You
got to do that influencer, that beauty guru hand behind the product.
I engraved like runes into it. So that was kind of cool. And then I just kind of had some fun with the Dremel with this one and just kind of made like a bottle cap looking design. So that was kind of fun. But then I kind of with the resin. So like this is like a green resin.
So maybe in the office?
With the wood. And so it was really cool looking. But yeah, actually wearing it's not very practical because it just like breaks.
Steven has a question for Nathan. How many times have you considered eating that bird?
Just about every other day.
Yeah, about every other day. Yeah.
I've threatened it almost every other day.
Yep. Make rings with meteors.
I've seen that stuff. I saw a lot of really cool things when I was on Instagram, and I did have an Instagram channel specifically set up for my rings and designs that I made. But yeah, then I started having people asking if I could like make them rings to like wear and stuff. It's just like that's what the original plan was, but after like trying to wear these, like they would break or just crack and stuff like that. Because I mean, when you shave the wood down this thin, like if I squeeze this like hard enough, I could just crack the ring in my hand probably.
Yeah.
Or to keep the wood strong enough, you have to have it like fat enough to where they don't really feel comfortable actually wearing it because you got this fat ring on your finger.
And that's where the metal insert comes in, is to help strengthen it.
Yep. But yeah, I didn't want to put that much work into it. I did try a couple times with like some wire to like make like my own sort of insert. To like fortify it. I messed around with a lot of different things with like the resin, some wire, because I did some stuff with wire wrapping as well, like wrapping crystals to make pendants and things like that. And I got real deep on like Instagram on a lot of those different things. There's some really, really awesome stuff. There's this guy on there named Juan Ramon, and he makes some super crazy wire wrapping pendants that are just insane. Oh, hiccups coming out of nowhere.
Lady Rorschach says, I would love an amber engagement ring myself. A fossil ring would be awesome too. The only thing is I don't have a guy in my life to give me one. Oh.
Well, I understand that, Lady Rorschach.
Bunny says the ring I want is really beautiful to use crushed opal. It's only $300, totally worth it for me. For the longest time they couldn't use bone or ashes, but I guess they got proper paperwork now. Nice.
What I was thinking about, what I really wanted to do was order like a plank of like ebony wood and make some rings using ebony wood.
One he made, didn't you make one with ebony, or was that black?
African blackwood.
African blackwood. Yeah,
turned out really good looking.
Yeah.
African blackwood is crazy awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like Bunny said, Lady R, treat yourself. Get yourself one.
Found out that I'm allergic to bowcut the hard way.
Yeah, Nathan found out he's allergic to bowcut wood. He was wood turning a piece of bowcut. And the sawdust got all over his arms, and he broke out super bad, all around his neck and his elbow pit. Oh my God, it was bad. So now he wears a full suit whenever he wood turns.
Now, see, if I would have had like a lathe or something like that, it would have made the work a whole lot easier. You know, doing this with the Dremel and sandpaper, like. Yeah, it definitely took a while to make each ring, and it wasn't like the amount of work that I had to put into coming out with this sort of product was not worth the amount of money I'd have to charge somebody to like actually sell them or whatever.
So Bunny says, I have some scrap titanium from when my dad was a machinist. Nathan's actually a machinist. His company made the blowout valves for the space shuttles. The titanium came straight from NASA. Huh. Cool. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you got a vacuum set up for your lathe? No.
I have a shop vac.
We have a shop vac in the garage.
We don't have it set up. Yeah, I just have a part from work sitting.
Yeah, here's a part from his work that he's made.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a part of a landing gear for an airplane for Boeing.
Yep.
Right on.
You're gonna hit me with it. There we go.
Oh boy.
I think the brown is just that's what I meant to highlight.
Did y'all plan on matching shirts or just a coincidence? So his is not showing up on camera. His is more green. Mine's brown. And I got Domo on my shirt. So no, not matching. His is some gun-related shirt.
No, car.
Oh, car-related.
Well, actually, this is gun-related, but it's a car YouTuber.
Oh, okay. He's got guns on his shirt. I have a Japanese cartoon.
Yeah, I was just talking with some of my friends earlier about my old job when I used to work at a machining place where I personally made the transformers for the machinery. Transformers that were like huge, like the size of an entire coffee table was the size of these transformers that I was making. And but most of the people in the company were welders, and so I was potentially going to start like looking into welding and stuff like that. But when I was still working at the company, like I was trying to like get into welding so that I could make myself my own like metal lid for this vase that I was going to turn into a tiny terrarium for a tarantula that I was growing out. Because I bought a baby tarantula that was like the size of a little jumping spider. And so like I had it in a originally in a Tupperware container that was probably the size of the bottom half of this water bottle. And it was living in there for a good while. And so I wanted to turn this like candle holder vase into a little miniature terrarium for it. But I couldn't find a lid for it. So I had this idea to just get like a metal ring and to just, kind of weld like another like ring around the base so that it would actually sit on like a lid, and then just kind of hook like a screen on the top and just be like a perfect lid, just fit on there. But I never got around to like actually doing it, and I ended up losing that little baby tarantula. Had some issues with like keeping humidity and stuff like that. It's so hard in such a teeny tiny little container.
Mark says, I don't think I will fly on that plane with missing pieces. That was a scrap part. So that part got messed up.
It was no good.
Yeah, that part got messed up
Actually,
and couldn't be sent.
I think that one was a test piece, so it was the wrong material anyway. So it was no good to begin with.
There we go. No plane is missing that part.
Yeah, no, those are a pain.
Barely, KC. Great to see ya.
Good night.
And Vibes Aquatics is rolling in. But guys, it's 10 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I need to eat. I'm hungry.
Yep.
I literally got home and then jumped on stream.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, the next time you see us, it'll be when we're at the Triple Crown next week. So I hope to see y'all that aren't at the Triple Crown there. And even if you are at the Triple Crown, tune into the live stream as well. Unless you're out partying too hard on a Saturday night. I don't blame you.
Right? Right? Maybe being there, I wouldn't be surprised.
Able to do it at the actual event, then we'll probably have random YouTubers pop in and say hi at the same time as well. So anyway, guys, I hope to see you next week. I'm gonna have so much fun at the Triple Crown event, and I'm really excited to see anybody that is going to be there. Please don't be nervous to come up and say hi to me, because I'm definitely too nervous to go up and say hi to you.
Right. One thing though, when is the banquet going on? I've heard mixed things. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
The banquet is probably Saturday night, or maybe it's Sunday. I don't know.
I think Steven was saying he thought it was Sunday because that's when they're giving out all the awards for like the competitions and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's when it is it's Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we should be good for Saturday.
Yeah, so it's Saturday night, because the event only goes until there's a big auction or whatever on Sunday. And that's what ends it, is an auction normally. I'm pretty sure. So I think Sunday ends at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's Saturday night.
So is that going to be during our normal stream time?
It could be. Yeah. And you know what? If it is, we'll just stream the banquet.
Well, I'm not going to the banquet is what I was getting at.
Oh, well, I'll stream from the banquet, and you'll stream from wherever you're from.
That'll work. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Or whatever. We'll make it work. And if it doesn't work, we'll figure it out.
Yep. We'll figure it out.
No matter what, I'm going to do at least one live stream from the event itself.
Yes. I'll pop into that one.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great night. I'll see you next time. Gina, you got anything you want to say?
Nope. Just peace and chin grease. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. So long. And thanks for the fish.